I guess. Move closer. Hold on. See if that works. There's no way for me to change this. It just goes down. Just got a new camera. And it's... we'll be alright for now. Super dark. Yeah. Hello. New game. Main story. We'll just do normal. Nipples. That's me. We'll do normal. Great. Oh, this dude. Operative soldier. I'm not sure. Bahadur. He's pretty cool. Surefire plan. Running gun.
Make it happen.
Oh, look at that. Come on. I have. There we go. Big balding head. Two. Scrawny. Large. Medium build. Skin tone's good. Next. Hair. Ha! That's more like it. No. I like that one. It's not bad. It'd be so thick. I did that. Ooh, I can pair. Okay. You look like Kratos. It just looks like you got beat up. I don't think it really matters. That's the heretic sign. I want to do that. That's fine. Audience. Ooh. Huh. I don't need to add anything weird.
Engage the engines.
Power, Rasa!
This could...
I always
Your existence is naught but ashes.
and ruinous.
The destination is known.
Done and done. Now,
I'll see you terminated!
That was weird.
Excellence matters. Stay faithful, and you will be rewarded.
The divine watches over us.
to arms!
I always get
I will delight my masters with your demise.
you.
Time for a round of
Done and done. Perfect.
Falcon classrooms, more events. my phone up there so I can see what's going on chat-wise. Wish I could put that right there. It's not too bad. I'll go with the classic. Falcon class. Frigate. Weapon skill 35, ballistic 40, strength, toughness, athletic. All right. Finally start playing. I'll see what this, I don't know if, I'm like scared to go back into, what is it, Space Marine 2?
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity. That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with a chance to give their very life for the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Kunrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before. My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valencias, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of her ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs
Whisperers.
of this dynasty. I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is
Shakes
the
his head.
bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities. There is, and you will meet him soon enough. But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Forge ahead.
Oh, okay,
Never
cool.
linger.
Okay. We're seeing somebody.
One of the Von Valencius trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
That guy's just in a box.
What's happening?
Whoops.
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Ooh. Look at that.
Violence it is then.
Start to combat. Ambush. The battle begins. Start the battle. Face to face. All kinds of fight. Alright. Oh, look at that. He's got a hole. Ooh. Now what?
I said soda. I know what to do.
I don't know what to do. Probably should have watched.
Not my area of expertise. Count me out.
Oh man, this is gonna take a while. He's got that double strike.
Easy. Is this my blood? Consider that off limits. Let's set this in motion.
Okay. Alright, so technically I'm not supposed to die right at my first battle, I guess.
What suspiciously
Oh,
poor
that was-
timing for such an accident.
Oof.
Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
I wonder if I can loot people.
Marching ahead.
Is there a map or something? Alright, I'm not allowed to go through there. I think that's what we just came out of.
Let's see this through.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad? Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Lord Xenos.
Another one. I suppose your answer is strictly correct. But not here. Not on the frontier. Not when we are playing for such high stakes.
Lady Theodora, your disappointment puzzles me. I gave you the same answer from the off, albeit in a more complete and compelling form. The God Emperor's tenets.
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here? You have seeded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lickspittlery, compulsion to please. I
Spittery.
value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The
Just like the
warrant
book
of
that I read,
trade,
like,
kept
the way they
aboard
just
this
talk, oh
very
my God.
vessel.
Old
Mine
English,
is the
I
honor
guess.
to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign. And it is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Bloodright alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times
Durasad
be too
looks away
challenging for those who share your
pensively
blood.
for the brief moment.
Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
You hear correctly, Master whispers right to you.
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. I have some time before the Navigator gives the signal to initiate the Void Ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Is that so? Perhaps the Technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live. In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have
Oh,
anticipated.
just tell me. So I just bust through the door. Oh, that's a lot of bad guys.
Another battle demands our attention.
Surrender to the Dark Powers!
Start the battle.
Look out.
A tactically sound approach.
Oh, he's going right in.
Reduced to dust!
My faith strengthens me.
Ooh.
Death to non-believers! Out of my way!
Just a minor
Serve the
setback.
ruinous powers!
Oh. Now if I go this way, can I go up the stairs? -6. No?
As said, so.
Oh, I got one.
Death to the weak!
Oh, that poor dude's just getting like walloped.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Hopefully that guy's in swing.
Tried and tested
Or
tactics are the
we
best
could just
ones.
zap them.
Took care of this one.
Oh.
Death to the heretics!
Wow.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Chaos guides me!
Reduced to dust.
They won't expect that. That's how it's done.
I just put myself out there. At least he dodged it. That's good.
Emperor, protect me.
One fewer touch.
Slash. Oh, just in time.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Stay sharp.
Can't go there, they're just gonna shoot. Guess I'm going up. Is there looting in this?
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelflad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelfrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelfrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelfrad's psychic powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelfrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Then move out! Mort!
By the way, for her to go. That's my dude. It's left. Oh, we're gonna go right.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Something hits you hard in a sharp crackle. Oh, he knocked me out. That wasn't nice. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel. I am afraid that you have no choice in the matter. Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power that the warp holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
Oh, he's a psyker.
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance? Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
There is still another way!
Venture forth.
Bestow upon them this great mission. Paragon humanity will be advisory to walk bravely first in the darkness, unite to reclaim what was lost. Triumph over nightmares untold, bold things the greatest.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating set.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator's Sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel. Standing. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communication middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent...
Let's seize the moment.
Oops. That Saiger's getting all busy.
Run, fools, or fall!
Okay.
Master! Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this? What? Oh, holy God, Emperor! I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Ooh.
Onward to victory.
Throne's Grace, where are you going? Until we bandage your... Throne's Grace, where are you going? Until we bandage your wounds and you take up arms, I, with all due respect to the heir of Lady Theodora, will not let you out the door. Throne's Grace, where are you going? Until we bandage your wounds and you take up arms, I, with all due respect to the heir of Lady Theodora, will not let you out the door. Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
Well, how am I armoring myself?
Onward
Oh, he also has a
Your seneschal is always there for you. Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
We are the spearhead of the Empire.
All souls cry out for salvation. Forge ahead. Never linger.
Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
Well, how am I supposed to arm myself? I don't understand.
Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment. Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment. Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
Where's the armory?
Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
Marching ahead.
Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
Your seneschal is...
Every moment a chance for greatness.
Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
Thanks. I'm just trying to figure out how to do that.
Duty beckons.
Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
Stay
How did I open
sharp.
that before?
Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
Well, the door won't open.
Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
Oh, because he's down here.
That is a noticeable improvement. The lower decks, but that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and
I
shaking
honestly
are
don't know what I
most
just did.
alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. Come.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Brute force it is then.
Surrender to the dark power guides me.
Crush the feeble!
As said, so done.
Death to non-believers! Out of my way!
Oh, they're all getting up on him.
I will do like you.
serve the ruinous powers. Your blood will
Yo, this guy's just getting rocked.
I've suffered worse.
I serve the ruinous powers.
My ears are ringing.
Easy. Costly mistake.
Should shot with him.
I've suffered worse.
I bring ruin.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
One step ahead.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
Oh, okay. Now that I...
Let's seize the moment.
Alright, so that's where we're going. No. Man, it's taken me a while to understand this.
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abala, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius.
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer. The voices from yonder threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officers frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officers' deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officers' deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrad! Oh, Emperor's Providence! The other heir lives as well. Quickly!
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelstrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it! You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart. The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator.
This lady is
our
crazy.
guide through the warp.
I think I was reading a review about this dude.
Called
This lady.
me to the engineering, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we save the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Need something to sit on.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the engineering, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks. Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
About time. Alright, so now I got all three. Or two.
Looks like we have a problem on our hands. As said, so done.
What is this foreboding? No can do. Will do.
Ooh. That also hurt me.
Reduced to dust!
I know what to do. And done.
I know what is to come. Anything else? Farewell.
Yo.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I'm not interested. At your beck and call.
Yeah, I didn't know if I got that or not.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead. But the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive. Master Vespidus.
Your time is short.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the war. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the Servo Skull relayed to us earlier.
Venture forth.
I like loot. Loot is good. I'm not sure what is going on. I know psychers that were.
The ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these men.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the Dark Forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know what...
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just that.
That answer does you credit. Only the truly righteous would be so provoked by the accusation of heresy. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice. Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Sweet.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomap with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Onward to victory.
Ooh.
All souls cry out for salvation.
Do a quick save, that's good.
Duty beckons.
every moment.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. Look no further.
I forge my own success. Forge ahead. Never linger.
Fire and vigor, our Emperor, imbue us! The Masters demand your death!
That's the Psyker.
What? Be gone!
Guided by faith!
Follow my lead.
They won't expect this.
Yeah, completeness.
Such is the will of chaos!
There is movement in the Empyrean. My patience has failed me.
There's more baddies coming.
Chaos guides me.
Will do.
My place is at the fore. I took care of this one.
Why did I not foresee this?
With purpose. As said, so done. That's how it's done.
There it is.
Death to non-believers! Out of my way!
But of course. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Yo, she is.
As the Emperor commands is why I was chosen.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. Reduced to dust!
Easy.
Point blank.
Marching ahead. Always striving for greatness.
Ooh. Okay.
All souls cry out for salvation. Let's seize the moment.
Blow up the door. Okay. Oh, this goes over here.
Duty beckons. Stay sharp.
Duty prevails.
I don't know what I did. I just held down Y. Guess it automatically does it. I'm all about looting. Fine.
Now that was easy. see this through.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Oop, thing's blown up.
Sorceress, apparition, trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably. But
Indubitably.
are you ready? I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Do not listen to this abomination. There is naught but his light in your heart. If you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
Master, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
Indeed he does. Oh, if I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have believed.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What? We'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord's Captain standing there in the fire? Abala, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
You anticipate another wave of pain. It does not come. The muscles feel stronger and limbs obey without fail. Let's do it.
Did my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake. Indeed it is. Your wounds. Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of he who has passed the trial by fire. I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways?
It was at this very elevator, Master Edelthran. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her were Vox broadcasts.
This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I'm still receiving fragmentary reports from the bridge. Kunrad Voigtveer was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once.
No, you most certainly are not. You can barely stand upright after what happened. It is best that we go to retrieve Lady Theodora and let Edelthran commence the attack on Voigtveer.
A reasonable approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be. Until next we meet, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle.
Venture forth. Keep your senses keen.
There's a box of goodies there.
Now that's interesting.
Kind of like ingrained. I have to stop, but I can't. Row. She's taking a nap. Or she was slaughtered. Oh, she was killed. Uh-oh.
Forge ahead. Never linger. Onward to victory.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows. Sins,
All souls cry out for salvation.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflex.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds. It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp. I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora, and Conrad, and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Let's seize the moment.
After looting all our stuff. There is a murder, and we're gonna loot all our stuff. Ooh, capes. I like capes. What kind of goods does he have? Ooh. We're gonna look good. Probably should give some...
I forge my own success. Duty beckons.
I am bedazzled. They ain't touching me.
Onward to victory.
They keep leaving me stuff to like look at.
Here we go again.
Oh man.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Let's set this in. Is how it's done.
Doubt is for the weak.
Will do. Very well.
An exemplary strike. Minor setback.
Ooh.
To the weak.
Can I fall back now?
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and...
As said, so done.
The enemies of the Emperor will be outdone! I'll do it.
Yo.
As the Emperor commands.
On it. Be calm. Whispers call to me.
Grey hair? Sure hair. My place is at the fore. That's not the Seneschal's job.
I know what to do. Done. Every moment a chance for greatness. Marching ahead. All souls cry out for salvation. Onward to
Your Seneschal is always there for you. We are the...
I'm restless. The Emperor sets my path. Let me tend to your wounds.
I owe you one.
Join me in...
How may I serve the dynasty?
Say her.
Let's see this through.
Did you want something?
Look no further.
I woke up...
Yes?
What advice do you seek?
I forge my own.
We are the spearhead of the...
Did you want something?
Sins hidden in the heart.
Every moment a chance for greatness.
Before we go on there. Oh wait, this is okay.
Venture forth. My actions speak louder than words.
The first sacrifice opens the ark. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
You are here. But where is the Lord Captain? God Emperor, preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Then we have no right to bow our heads. We are out of time!
What?
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the Void Ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm.
Edelstrad, don't!
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
The Emperor is with us!
Come to chaos!
Ascent.
Chaos guides me!
I will will not! Faith without deeds is worthless.
Chaos guides me.
Pathetically sound approach. I will do my duty.
They who discern the future on the battlefield. What an unfortunate turn of fate. Stop it!
They won't expect this. Costly mistake.
Death to non-believers. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. Someone else can do this. At your beck and call.
Was it you? Or
This is not going well.
I know what to do.
Out of my way.
It's nothing.
My ears are ringing. I'm not interested. Careful now.
I've never felt pain like this. What is this foreboding? Anything else?
Just a minor setback. suffered worse.
Poised for action.
I'll do it.
It will be done.
The Whispers call to me. Will do.
Not my worst day. Yes.
Emperor, protect the fallen. I refuse. This is unacceptable. As the Emperor commands, I act. That is not the Emperor's will. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Lost in our ranks.
By the manner of their death, we shall know them.
I serve the ruining power!
Faith without deeds is worthless. Martyrdom is an honor.
So you gotta kill the...
Said, so done and done.
Death to the weak! Chaos guides me!
Follow my lead.
Cover me.
Be gone.
did I not foresee this?
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
At your beck and call.
I'm not so sure. Not the Scryer's job. I've never felt pain like this.
I will avenge you.
Uh-oh.
I know what to do.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I'd rather not. Someone else can do this. I'm not interested. Indeed.
Pain cleanses the body.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
Who even taught you to fight like this? At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
It's nothing. My soul shall become like fire. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I will do my duty. The healing is much appreciated. Indeed.
don't know what that means for this now.
Forge ahead. Never linger. Duty beckons. I forge my own success. Every moment.
Your seneschal is always there for you. I am at your service. We are the spearhead.
How may I serve the dynasty? Did you want...
Join me in prayer.
Let's seize the moment.
I'm restless. The Emperor.
All souls cry out for salvation. Marching ahead.
The air.
Rivor, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne-nose airlock.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call...
Mortal, who are you to oppose the very flows of fate? It matters not. Your footfalls are an echo of the sand. Resisting the inevitable means only that realization and submission will bring greater torment. There is no power that can hinder.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy. A
Oh, look who
relic
it is.
that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Seneschal, the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. To hang the ancestral banners once again, and exact vengeance on the enemies of House von Valancius and humanity.
Sweet. I completed the prologue. Oh my. Dear man with a tail. Oh Lord, Ashley. What the? So you can't keep anyone alive, especially if they have misjudgment. Your Lordship, there's one thing in common to a matter of most importance. There. I am the captain now. Alright, I have to go to bed. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. I got kids up to get. So I will do one quick save. I shall call it a night. Thank you everyone who was watching.